Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm so excited here to be speaking with the director and two brilliant leads of a great new film that's debuting here at South by Southwest called Stages. We have director Ryan Booth, as well as David Ramirez and Leslie Grace. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Nice to meet you guys.
Now, let's start with you, Ryan. You have a penchant, as it were, within your work to
Yeah.
work around music. Why is music so important to you in your work?
I mean, it's foundational to how I got started. I started out as an audio engineer and spent time in recording studios as an assistant and then an assistant engineer, placing microphones, soldering cables. And so my very beginning of my career kind of started in music. And so when I made the transition into filmmaking, I stayed close to my musician friends who were kind of progressing in their own careers. And it was a great bridge for me to move from music into film by filming live performances and music videos and projects with the musicians and bands that I came up with.
Yeah, I was going to mention that you've worked with a lot of really cool musicians and you've done a lot of really cool stuff there.
Definitely.
Including with the gentleman sitting right next to you there,
Right.
David,
That's
which
right.
brings me to my next point. David, obviously music's huge for you. I mean, you were primarily a musician, is that right?
I still am primarily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that's what I do full time for the last 20 years or so. So this world is brand new for me.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Yep.
I respect that. I came, before I was a film critic back when I was a teenager and even in my 20s, I was in a punk band. So I love musicians and I respect people wanting to branch out. And that's why when I saw that you were, a musician first, I love that, man.
Right on.
I love that. And I listened to a little bit of it, and I dig it. I dig what you're putting down.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah.
Obviously, Leslie, you're an actress, but you've also been in the musical world as well. We know you've worked on In the Heights, and you have an incredible voice. We love to hear it. Why was this project something that really interested you?
Oh man, same reasons. Music came first for me. It's my first love and my biggest love, and to be able to just have those worlds converge, music and film, in this film was beautiful and I think a beautiful opportunity for me at the time that it came into my life, because I was taking some time away from my own music, and I needed a new angle to like reconnect me with my love to music again. And Stages, without me knowing, became that door for me through many beautiful people, for me to fall in love with music again in a new way. So yeah.
I love that. And Ryan, why, besides your personal relationship with working with David previously, why were these two the right people to lead this thing?
Oh man, I think, one of the very first kind of live performance videos I ever shot was with David. And there was kind of an instant connection between my camera and the way that he performs. Like I just intuitively knew how to take the feeling that he gives through his music and translate it into a filmmaking form. And so I think that felt correct from the beginning. And I thought that was worth kind of building a story around. And then what was amazing is then getting to meet Leslie at a point in which the film had kind of come together and fallen apart and come together and fallen apart. And I realized that I was probably thinking too small about what was possible with this movie. And in that moment, I got to meet Leslie. And Leslie and I met for the first time. I threw a show at the Hotel Cafe for a bunch of potential collaborators to come see David play, to see if that feeling was something we wanted to work on together, and just connecting with her in that space. And then the next day we met up for the first time, and David and Leslie played together, just kind of kicking around some songs. There's nothing special and nothing intentional about it other than to just give them a second to see. And I felt the same thing. I had a little pocket Blackmagic cinema camera, and I felt the same thing.
Really
Just just the way that she sang and how the rise and the fall of her performance and the way that she spent time between the notes and between the beats of the songs, it felt the same. I just felt like I intuitively understood how to capture that on camera and that it would translate in kind of a movie form. And so I'm so thankful that the two of them were kind of willing to go on this journey with me because, you know, a vast majority of the feeling of this film is just when the two of them are performing and on stage. And so that had to be the starting point for sure, which it was. They're amazing performers, but not just performers live in the context of a movie.
I love it. And so I would say that a lot of times it's true that the best magic happens when you're not looking
Yeah.
for it. You know what I mean? And that's what that the improvisation and the vibes. I hate using that word because it's such a modern word, but like, and everyone uses it, but it's true. Like you start catching a vibe, bro, and it's just
Yeah.
yeah, you just start vibing and it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Now
It's
this
like
is a
we're all-
movie.
like we were all playing. Anytime Ryan was on stage with us, it was like he
Yeah.
he
The
had his
participant.
instrument. Yeah. And we were all jamming.
Yeah.
It really did feel
Love
like
it. And you were using the camera as an instrument, which is such a good way to look at things. And honestly, movies with good music for us, especially on our website, is such an important thing. You can easily win us over if you put good music in your movie.
Amazing.
Like there's been times when I'm watching a movie and I'm like, man, this is kind of dragging. And then a needle drop hits and you're like, yeah, that changed the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
That changed the whole equation right there for me. I went from a C minus to straight up B minus, dude.
Not an A.
Minus is a big strength.
Bro,
Not an A.
bro, you can't give it an A. If you're not feeling all the other elements, you can't give it an A, man.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all got to work. It all has to coalesce, man.
Right.
Now, let me ask you guys. So this is a movie. So in particular, David, how different is it working on a feature film and in working in movies than it is when you're on stage where you have full control or most control?
That's probably the word. Lack of control.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. It wasn't alone. I'm allowed to get lost, but when I was working with my friends here, it was about working together, and I had to be aware where he was standing, or where the camera was, or where Leslie was, and we're blocking her face, and we got to have a little dance together, and that's the big thing. When I'm playing a solo show, I can show up hungover and
Yeah.
just get lost in the space. But that was important not to do that and make it about me. But it was all of us.
Mm.
Yeah, I can appreciate that you didn't show up hungover, even though you totally could have and probably still would have been able to do some pretty good work there, man.
Thanks for the belief.
Hey, I believe in every musician's right to get hungover and try their very best. Okay. Again,
Right again. Hungover.
I mean, it's actually
I was in a-
important. Yeah.
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 dude, I was in a punk band for 5 years. I've seen it. Okay. Never partaken myself, but I've seen it. So anytime we have new guests, and you were all three of you are new friends here to Film Snob Reviews, we like to ask two very important questions. The first one's very easy. Who are some people you guys look to as inspirations, whether that be personally or professionally?
Ooh.
Who wants-
Dang. I mean, lately, I look to my friends. I look to my other friends that are in art in all mediums. Definitely to you guys, especially after this experience and during this experience. Again, like I got to see parts of myself through the collaboration of that was necessary for this project. And I really needed that personally in my life at that time. So yeah, I would say my friends, and like I have other friends that are, writers, other friends that are painters and other musicians, songwriters. And they all like give me a different outlook on what it is that I'm doing, and like a new way to see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Always good to have artist friends. They tend to open up your mind to different possibilities.
Yeah.
What about you, gentlemen?
Want me to go?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I mean, I think for me, especially in the context of making this is my first feature. And not just my first feature, but it was, it took a long time to get made. And so I think for me, there's a handful of kind of director friends in particular who I think were very instrumental in kind of helping remind me that the the path that we're walking, even when it feels uncertain, is still worth pursuing. There's a director named Bassam Tariq, who's a really good friend of mine, who at several moments I was like, I think I'm done with this. And he was like, you are not done with this. The movie is not done with you. And then, Greg Quidar and Clint Bentley are also very good friends of mine who had read every version of the script. And even Clint, while doing VFX on this movie that has, ended up Best Picture nomination this year, was sending me texts kind of as we were getting festival rejections, and just said, trust me, man, like the movie will find the right festival will find the film, and just kept reminding me to kind of keep going and to be out front. And then the final thing I'll say is, like, some of our producers on this project are people that I've looked up to for a long time, who came around me at the right moment to help kind of get this project over the line. Specifically, Morgan Stevenson Cooper, who's one of our producers, who's an incredible director, who stepped alongside me and said, not only do I know you can do it, but I'm going to put my relationships on the line to help make it happen. And so, I think those are the most important in the context of this film. Got lots of filmmakers that I look up to, but those people have taken an active role in my career in this project in particular.
I love what Morgan's been doing with Bel Air. It's good stuff.
Incredible. He's a genius, quite literally. Yeah.
I love his work. So I love that name drop. David, what you got for me?
I'm just shocked that y'all have so many inspiring friends. Mine don't give me anything.
What do you mean?
I'm kidding.
We're here, bro. Yeah.
Me and Ryan.
Yeah. Always friends.
Long contemplative answers, David. Crickets.
Yeah, for sure. No, Ryan inspires me deeply. Deeply, always has. Even before we got started on this big project, some of the videos we did 15 years ago are still some of my favorite things that have ever been captured from my music. And watching Leslie work is inspiring, and not just your work, but how you treat people when you walk into a room.
Oh my God.
The light that you bring to your space is deeply inspiring to me. Yeah. And you're kind and generous, and you observe and watch people, and it means a lot to them. I got cool friends here.
Yeah.
You do. I love that answer.
Kurt Vonnegut, John Prine.
Hey, I can get behind Kurt Vonnegut, man. No, this next question is a lot harder, so I apologize. If you only had 2 movies to watch for the rest of your life, what 2 and why?
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, David's actually the right person to ask that question too.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park and A League of Their Own.
Oh,
great! That's a great choices. 90s classics, both of them. Great picks.
All right, I'm going to say 3, just because I have to. Sorry. Children of Men is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time.
Good one.
Almost Famous, big inspiration, obviously, to me. I made this movie so that Cameron Crowe could watch it at some point. And then the third is The Devil Wears Prada.
I can't wait for the sequel, man. I am here for it.
Yeah. I will say, I live in New York, and I keep, I was a DP before I directed. I keep surveillance, like the earpiece, the earpiece. I have my old surveillance from DPing, and I drop my surveillance in when I see movie sets that I'm interested in. Drop my surveillance in, and then I just walk on like I'm supposed to be there. May or may not have seen some things in Devil Wears Prada.
What? The sequel.
Yes.
Damn.
I've seen a lot of movie sets up close. It's like a little game. How close to a director's monitor can I get? Yeah.
That's good.
Hey, well, apparently you got in front of one to make this movie, so that's the important part.
That's true. Good point. All right, good point. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. This interview went from a C- to a B-.
There you go.
Hold on. I'm curious.
No idea what I'm going to answer. This is so hard. I suck at these for all these questions. Like your favorite movie, favorite song, favorite. I'm just terrible at these answers.
I would never ask you your favorite song. There's too many great songs in this world.
That's what I'm saying. There's too many great films. I don't know.
Can I?
Yeah.
go ahead. It's going to reframe it. When you're on an airplane and you're scrolling through, what's like a comfort movie? to put on?
Whiplash.
Perfect.
Sick.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Right.
See?
You get one more.
Good answer.
Yeah.
You get one more.
Good. Very good movie.
You
Damn.
want me to give you another reframe?
Yeah.
Came home at night, wiped out.
Mm.
Want to put something on that you may or may not pay attention to. So you
Ooh.
just get the wash over. You don't
You're gonna
need to
laugh at
see
this
it.
one. You're gonna laugh at this one. A Walk to Remember.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
I love it.
depression.
Yeah,
Wash.
that's
Good-
great. That's
good old
great.
nostalgia.
That's right.
That's a wash of depression, is what that is.
There you go, you know?
Hey, sometimes that feels nice.
A lot of early 2000s,
Yeah.
just wow, choices in there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
some
I love
choices
it.
in there.
I spent a lot of the early 2000s depressed. I was in an emo band. Come on now. Now I gotta say, I would be remiss. My niece would probably stab me with a fork if I did not get one no me diga out of you, Leslie.
I love that. No me diga.
There you go. And now my niece cannot stab me in the
Yeah,
face,
what's her
guys. If
niece
you
name?
had to,
What's your
what's
niece's
that?
name? What's your niece's
Her name is Sophia.
Sophia. Shout out to Sophia.
What up?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. She loves musicals and music, and
I
she's
love
getting
that.
into the mid 2000s emo stuff that I listen to, and she loves that stuff, and she loves In the Heights. So I had to at least.
I hope that she loves this movie. I hope when she watches it, that she enjoys
Yeah,
the
sure.
stages.
Oh yeah, I'm rewatching it with her. So
Great.
Yeah, you got access.
so for sure.
That's right.
So you bet.
Yes. Oh come on. I don't waste access. Come on. I would invite all my friends, but I'd probably get punched. Anyway, my friends punch. It's what we do. If you had 30 seconds in an elevator to give us a pitch for this movie, and any or all of you can answer this, what would you say?
This film is my love letter to musicians who make the choice to get up on stage night after night without any certainty of it going anywhere in their careers.
Nailed it.
Love that.
Mm.
I love that. And you know what? I think that's the I wouldn't say American dream, but it's definitely the dream of stardom that so many people have, and it crashes and burns more often than it burns bright.
Mhm.
And I think that watching something like this can really kickstart somebody and maybe help them take their ascent into the stars. You know what I mean?
That's really well said.
For sure.
Thank you. Sometimes I'm eloquent and sometimes I'm very much not.
You're
But I think, guys, thank you. If you're in Austin this weekend and you happen to, or in this week, and you happen to catch, you have a couple more screenings left. Is that right?
We have our last screening is tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night. Yep, which would be great.
Make sure you're there. If you're there tomorrow night in Austin, check it out. Stages, it's an incredibly fun and interesting look. I wouldn't even say fun, because fun is like such a broad word. What this is a unique experience.
Hmm.
I would definitely recommend this. And if anybody has a couple of tickets left, put it on your list. Thank you guys so much for taking time with me. I know you guys are busy and you guys are talking to 8 million people, and sometimes it's not always fun doing these things, but I hope in this little stretch of time that we had together that you guys at least had a little bit of fun.
Oh, of course.
you did.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Taking the
Have a
time.
wonderful rest of your day, guys.
Awesome.
Too.
Thank you so much.
You too.